Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Got to give a big shout out to my man Ernesto in Oakland. What's up, man? I appreciate the views. I appreciate the support. Thank you very much. And I want to get into something that's a little bit, a lot stupid, but I just don't understand why this is a thing and when this became a thing. So in Arizona, apparently because we have too many boys identifying as girls and then going into girls' sports and fucking shit up, Arizona is going to pass a bill that says that cannot happen. If you were born a boy, you cannot compete against the girls and vice versa. Now, like I said, when did this, why do we need to draft bills for shit that's obvious, right? You can't do that. Boys cannot compete against girls. Why? Because we're stronger and we're faster. So in wrestling, track, weightlifting, men are going to dominate. No shit. I don't want my daughter wrestling or racing against boys. It's not fair. And how come we never hear it going the other way? You ever hear of a transgender boy going to boys' sports and dominating? Please find me that story. No, because it doesn't fucking happen. Because girls aren't as strong as boys, and you're not going to have a girl decide to be a boy and go play boys' sports. And if they do, they won't dominate like the boys do. You know, there's this mixed martial arts fighter. I can't remember his name, whatever, but her name. But it's a dude who was a man up until 30 years old, served in the military, all this shit. Now he wakes up on his 30th birthday and decides, I want to be a girl and I want to fight girls. So he takes some fucking testosterone, which does nothing. Because if you watch the match, it's like being a fly on the wall inside the home of an abusive couple, watching a man beat up his wife. That's what you're watching. You're watching these women swing and flail their arms for nothing and just get the shit beat out of them. Then he picks them up and slams them. It's hard to watch. It's unnatural to see that kind of shit. Because we're taught not to do that because men are too strong. The fuck is going on here? We had to write a bill about this? Now, in the rare cases, you need written confirmation from your doctor that about your testosterone levels and all this shit. You can't just wake up one day, twist your hair into little pigtails and start whooping ass on the track. You can't do that anymore. No shit. If we're just going to blur the lines between the genders, why don't we blur them between the ages? Next time, men, if you're at a grocery store and there's a kid in front of you, he's staring at you, he sticks his tongue at you, man, slap that little kid. Slap the shit out of him. Why not? Because you're not bigger and stronger anymore. It's whatever. Anybody can do anything they want. Slap that kid. Next time you feel like a fight, go find an old lady. Hopefully 85 plus. Why not? She's just as strong as you are. Speaking of slapping kids, man, my boy Dave, I got to tell this story, man. So I was at work one time and I'm talking to one of my coworkers. I don't remember what the topic was about because it was overshadowed by what happened next. So we're talking and my coworker Dave, he's getting kind of handsy with his story, right? So he has his hand up like this and he brings his hand down to his side. But what he doesn't see is there was about a 5-year-old little boy standing behind him. And he slapped the shit out of this little kid. His little glasses went flying off his head, man. It was so funny. It was only funny because the little boy wasn't hurt. He was definitely surprised and shocked. He did not expect to have the shit slapped out of him at the store. But that's what happened. Little glasses went flying. They didn't break. My friend Dave, of course, very apologetic. Man, that must have been 8 years ago or more. And still, every once in a while, I'll bring that shit up. And he's like, yeah, real funny. Oh, man. So anyway, if men are women, women are men, fuck it. Big or kids or adults or kids. Why not? That's the next logical step. So if that's the case, if we're all equal, we can all do everything the same, then why didn't that little boy turn around and beat Dave's ass? Oh, I'll tell you why. Because he was 5 years old and he would have got fucked up. Because men are bigger and stronger. Adults are bigger and stronger than kids. Come on. Is that what's next? Is that what we're going to see on World Star? People picking fights with children because we're all the same? Stop that dumb shit. Now, it's a shame that Arizona has to do this, that this is even a thing. I'm sure whoever decided to do this bill, and there's a picture of the lady who decided to author this bill in the article, but I'm sure she was like, what the fuck? I got way more important shit to worry about than people allowing their kids to play sports as the opposite gender. Can we just allow kids to do what they want to do after they turn 18? You know, when they're adults. Because doing this shit when they're kids, before they're adults, and I know it's not like you turn 18, boom, I'm totally different now and I get life. I understand that shit, but that's the law. 18, you're an adult. Then you can decide what you want to do, how you want to be, how you feel, how you want to identify. Until then, no! We can't have you fucking it up for everybody. Blowing the doors off of these girls, taking their scholarships, taking their records. It's not fair. Something needs to be done. Arizona's doing it. We'll see what kind of backlash they receive. Now, on to my favorite part of this video. Bootyguage, butt gauge, whatever, butt edge, Bootyguage, whatever his name is, it does not matter because that motherfucker dropped out. Another one bites the dust. He had a shitty show out, or a shitty showing in South Carolina. Results came in. He got trashed. He dropped out. Who's next? Klobuchar? She next? Maybe Warren? She's next. Either one would be great. Bootyguage is done. What a waste of fucking time. He knew damn good and well he wasn't going to be president. You are not going to end up on that stage with President Trump running against him. Forget it, man. You knew that. Why would you do that? Why would the mayor of such a fucked up, crime-ridden town want to go run for another office? You should have kept your ass in South Bend and tried to clean that shit up, as I'm sure you promised the people when you ran. Why didn't you do that? Why did you waste all that time and waste all that people's money? You had plenty to do back in South Bend. I've read the articles. You have rent control issues, poverty, crime, murder. Your plate was full. How could you even think about doing something else? How can that even be allowed? Like if you're a politician, mayor, senator, governor, whatever you are, and you want to run for president, they should check your track record first. They need to check your district, your city, your state, whatever you're representing, they need to check it out. Because if your shit's fucked up on this level, you know you're going to come over here and fuck it up on a bigger level for all of us. And we can't have that. We can't. We can't do it. Just like Mike Singletary said, I can't do it. I can't win with them. You can't do that shit, man. The stuff you're responsible for is falling apart, and we're going to give you more responsibility? I don't think so, man. And of course, the fact that he's gay played a big part, huge part. That's why you couldn't get the black support. People just weren't having it. Sorry. Bootyguage is gone. And I'm sad that I won't be able to say Bootyguage anymore. If people give me shit, oh, is it because he's gay? No. But it's funny that a man who is gay has the word butt in his name. That shit's just funny to me. And Bootyguage, never heard that shit in my life. I call him Bootyguage. I don't got to call him shit anymore because he's done. South Bend, he's coming home. Your prodigal son is going to return. Hopefully, he's learned his lesson and he can come back and actually serve the people of South Bend as he's supposed to. I doubt it, because if he was doing his job, shit would be better. What is that, Dyer? Day before yesterday, Bootyguage today. Who's next? I'm guessing by the end of the week, we're going to have at least one more person drop out. Who do you think it'll be? I think, of course, the mom from that 70s show, she should be next. She's a smaller fish. She doesn't have enough money. But I think Warren, Jokahannes, Skin Lizzie, I think she'll be the surprise. She's the dark horse. She's going to shock us all and drop out before the mom from that 70s show, a.k.a. Klobuchar. Like I've been saying, cut the shit, people. Get it down to Bernie, Biden pervertus. Let's have a vote. Who's going to lose to Trump? I think Bernie has a better shot because he's tapped into the young folk, the college folk who have no life experience and haven't paid enough taxes in their life, if any at all, but just haven't lived life. All that free shit sounds good. It's like if your parents split up. You got weekend dad, you only see him for a couple days, so it's all fucking BMX bikes and jet skis and chocolate sundaes. And then you got mom. You're with her 5 days a week. She's the one with the rules and the structure, doing the dirty work, or however it works out. Dad gets full custody, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So as a kid, you're going to go with the path of least resistance. You're going to go with the chocolate sundaes and the jet skis and shit and no bedtime. Of course, you're a child. You don't know any better. You're going where the fun is. That's what these fools are doing. Bernie's the fun. You don't got to pay for nothing over here. Over here as a socialist, I got you. Tuition, don't worry about it. Housing, don't worry about it. Food, don't worry about it. I got you. You don't want to go over there with the fucking conservatives and the Republicans. They want you to work. They want you to clean your room and eat your fucking broccoli. Not here. It's pizza time. So come on over to the pizza party. Fucking stupid. Who the fuck is gonna vote for socialism? And people talk shit about capitalism. It is not perfect. But like I've said before, I coined the phrase, in order to get to socialism, you must go through capitalism. Capitalism gives you all this credit, gives you all this abundance, so you can afford to fuck it off with socialism. You can't do socialism first. You won't get shit. Who in their right mind would vote for socialism? And I don't give a shit if he calls it democratic socialism. So what? If I'm going to give you democratic AIDS, does that make it feel any different? Will you be coughing less blood into your handkerchief because we call it democratic AIDS? Get the fuck out of here. If you want to know what socialism is like and what it turns into, which is communism, socialism is diet communism. If you want to know what it's like, talk to somebody from Eastern Europe. I have the fortune of knowing 2 people from there. And they're like, the fuck are you guys doing? You don't want this? You don't want socialism. And the only people pushing it are the ones who would benefit from it, or the ones who are too fucking stupid to know what they're doing. Socialism. Man, you better keep that shit. We like our abundance. We like our overabundance. We like all of our choices. We like all the shoe companies to pick from, and all the food choices we have, all the clothing companies, all the different small businesses giving us all these choices and selection and variety. We love it. We don't want to be like the Venezuelans and the Cubans and the fucking Swedish people and all these countries they hold up as these socialist models that continue to fucking fail. Well, the Cubans, they wrote out a literacy program and 90% can read. Yeah, when you're reading those books by candlelight and you can't hear yourself think because your stomach's going, where does all that literacy help you? Fucking stupid. Man, let me get the hell up out of here and get into my weekend like a bike with no seat. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit liberal cries. Utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link. Don't forget to get your Jericho Green notification tone, fanatictones.com. Link in the description box. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.